Raiders, Chargers. I just have a quick little thing. I'm gonna pick the Chargers to win every single game this year. I'm just gonna do that no matter what. But I'm really concerned this week. So J.C. Jackson ruled out. Apparently, he's only out for one or 2 weeks. I kind of feel like he may be out for like 8 weeks. I just kind of have a feeling that
what is injured?
he had a surgery on, I think it was his foot, like 2-3 weeks ago,
done
to clean up something that was nagging him. But apparently he didn't need to have to play, which that makes no sense to me. He seems like he might be out for a while. That's just a little fishy to me. I don't know. I mean, I'm no foot doctor, but
I think I agree with you. I think the Chargers are going to win. I think it's going to be a very close game, but I think also since they lost to the Raiders last season when they could have tied,
a little extra motivation.
Yeah,
I'm also a little bit on board with that.
One, Brandon Staley's just an idiot, but two, it's extra motivation, especially for Justin Herbert, who single-handedly got them into that position. I think that it's just more motivation to slice and dice. Yes, they do have Chandler Jones now. Yes, they do have Devontae Adams now. But the Chargers, Khalil Mack, Joey Bosa, you guys know Asante Samuel Jr. too is not a bad corner. He's actually pretty good. Derwin James is coming back after a year hiatus.
Yeah, James back. They also signed Bryce Callahan to play nickel for them.
Bryce isn't bad. He's a little old, but he's not bad.
I think he's going to be a very important part of the defense this year. This is my problem with no J.C. Jackson. I think Asante Samuel is tasked with guarding Devontae Adams.
That's not good, but also
that's not good at all.
But also I do see like the safeties can help. If you're putting a lot of pressure, Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa, you might not have time to get it to Devontae.
Yeah, no, exactly.
The big thing that I want to state is if the Vikings, I mean, obviously Devontae Adams absolutely slices and dices the Vikings when he was on the Packers, but the Vikings can beat the Packers with Patrick Peterson and old Patrick Peterson and Cameron Dantzler as their corners going against Devontae Adams. I think that the Chargers still can deal with it.
Another thing that I just realized. So the Raiders, they cut their first round tackle, Alex Leatherwood, I think last week or maybe a couple days ago.
Bears picked him up.
Regardless of that, their new right tackle, it's either this guy Jermaine Illuminor, who I've never heard of.
Oh yeah.
Or it is former Ohio State tackle who was moved to guard because he was beat out by a true sophomore who was a better tackle than him. So they let him play tackle instead. They moved Thayer to guard, and Thayer may have to start at right tackle against Joey Bosa this Sunday.
He worked against him in practice, didn't he?
No, they did not. They would never They both went to Ohio State, but Joey Bosa was in the NFL before that guy stepped on campus at Ohio State. So that's the age gap. And if he has to block Bosa, oh, God. Oh, Jesus Christ.
My man.
I think another thing about this game, now that I remember the Raiders had a horrible running game last year, but the Chargers had the worst run defense in the NFL. They significantly improved it this year. I think the Raiders passing game is going to be open in this game with Asante and Devontae, but shut down that run, boys. Shut down that run. I want to see a Chargers run defense for the first time in years since my boy Merriman was on the team. I want to see a run defense for my Bolts.
Hey, man, don't forget Junior Seau.
No, yeah, Junior Seau as well. I want to see a stout run defense, and I think that's the key to victory for the Chargers.
No, look, Josh Jacobs, also, by the way, I hate to say it, dude kind of sucks.
I think he overperforms for how horrible his O-line is.
Yeah, I think that that's fair, but I also think that you shouldn't be having your backup running backs take into your snaps if you're that good of an NFL player.
Who is Josh Jacobs' backup?
Like last year, he had.
I'll be honest, I wasn't watching.
Kenyon Drake was getting into his snaps.
Oh yeah,
Damian Booker, something like that, taking into his snaps this year. I think Zamir White's going to take into his snaps. Like, you really shouldn't be doing that. And I think that's the same thing goes with Zeke. Like, if Zeke was really that good,
Tony Zamir low-key taking over at some point.
Yeah, no, I could too. But I think the same thing goes with Zeke.
No, we
Like
can't
if you're like Tony Pollard shouldn't be taking in your snaps if you're really that good of a running back. So that's just my opinion.
No, yeah. Overall, though, I'm gonna go Chargers, but I'm gonna be honest. I'm very concerned about this game.
It's gonna be a
with no
close game.
JC
It's gonna be a
Jackson.
close game.
That makes this very different.
Okay.
I think with JC Jackson, though, that Chargers team on paper is disgusting. But that's all I gotta say.